Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning stages of the official Drake vs. UMG lawsuit over Not Like Us has begun. We got Inner City Press. It's a Twitter page who does cover stuff like this. They went and they live tweeted it, and I felt like it was only fitting to wear this shirt today. The official Hip Hop is a Sport, They Not Like Us t-shirts. Link is in the pinned comment. Go grab that. I'm usually wearing the Protect Hip Hop shirts, but this one seemed like it just fit a little bit more for this video, huh? Go grab it. I'm going to be sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabs it for the next, let's say, 7 days. So you can grab one of these or a Protect Hip Hop. I'll put the link in the comments. Okay, let's go. So Inner City Press, he said, okay, heading to UMG versus Drake. Heading to UMG versus Drake case about Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. I don't like how he wrote diss with one S. I don't know why. Not Like Us. Will Judge Vargas grant UMG's motion to stay discovery? Inner City Press, blah, 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 goes. Okay, so they go into it. I'll read it up to the point where it shows Drake's L and Drake's W. So the lawyers are in place. 3 of Drake at the front of the table, 3 for Drake at front of the table, 3 for UMG. So there's 3 on 3. They playing a little 3 on 3. Huh? All right. All rise, Judge Vargas. All rise, Judge Vargas. I'll try to do it in entertaining voices. I have a pending, Judge Vargas said, I have a pending motion to stay discovery. Mr. Ransom, which is hilarious last name. It's your motion, Ransom of Sidley for UMG. There has been a charge. By the way, we're going to be covering this whole case because to me, this is the most important case of hip hop, of music, of freedom of expression, of freedom right now. There has been a charge. Plaintiff has essentially withdrawn his first complaint, saying there'll be a second one, so no discovery. That's what UMG says. So the plaintiff, they withdrew, that's Drake's team, withdrew the what's it called? And they're saying that, so no discovery. Judge, I don't generally stay discovery. Why should I? So he's saying that he doesn't staying discovery is halting the discovery process. So anytime they say stay, just look at it like stop. All right. And the judge is asking, I generally don't stay discovery. Why should I? And he's going to UMG, which is a thing that people knew. Judge doesn't usually stay discovery. UMG's Ransom. That Drake is amending speaks to the merit of our motion to dismiss. This song came out in May 2024. He didn't file until January 2025. There is no urgency. He came back with, come here. Judge, it's your burden. UMG, I'm not gonna say UMG Ransom every time. I'm just gonna say UMG. They could have filed their amended complaint weeks ago. If you didn't know, by the way, Drake has had to amend the case, and that is a part of the L that he actually took, and we're gonna talk about that. But they could have filed amendment. They seek every document showing marketing for Kendrick Lamar that's extraordinary. They seek compensation at Interscope. Okay. UMG's lawyer continues. Hey, yo! So you know I've been putting y'all out to different ways to make money. Well, somebody mentioned Cash Kick, so I checked it out, and boy, I highly recommend it.
Just do it!
So it's an app in the App Store, and it works with other apps that are willing to pay you to play their games, and that's how you get paid.
That money!
It's easy to use because it's all organized into one app, and there's even other ways to make money, like daily cash giveaways or cash back for purchases, but the best way to make them is by just playing the games. Once you download it, all you got to do is find games to play. I recommend Domino Dreams because it's the fastest way to cash out, and they have a ton of other games if you want to play something else. Some of the games pay up to $500 plus. Yes, $500. But if you want to play just casually, there's some games that give you like $10 to $20. Just make sure you follow the instructions as to what levels trigger the payouts. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description so you can start getting your money today. The app is completely free, so make sure you download and you can start right now. Defamation cases are different. There is First Amendment discovery should be stayed. Judge, Mr. Drake's team, these last names. Drake's team, so basically UMG gave him this. Drake's team, what you got to say to that? What's your rebuttal? The rebuttal's on you. We don't treat this like a battle rap. Okay, this the rebuttal round. What's up? Uh, the test is UMG's lawyer said. Drake's lawyer says from Wilkie Farr. The test is if the defendant has shown the complaint is. Oh my God, that too early. Facility without merit. Unmeritorious. So he's basically saying it's a lie without merit. All right, like the lawyer talk, they're gonna do this to try to bamboozle you every time and make you feel like you need to hire a lawyer to hear legalese, what you do. Drake's lawyer. The motion to dismiss in this case is entirely an attack on the factual allegations in the complaint. UMG says no listener would believe the allegation in the song. That's not all they said. So there are factual disputes, so discovery should not be stayed. Drake's lawyer. They have sent us a Rule 11 letter about only 5 paragraphs of our lengthy complaint about the use of streaming farms. We have exchanged letters. We intend to withdraw those, but it's tiny portion of our complaint. So here begins the first L, and Drake's team's gonna make it look like, oh, that's just a tiny part of our complaint. Not that this was literally one of the main points of this entire case was the illegal botting. But let's this is where it starts looking dark, okay? So Drake's lawyer, the motion cites previous songs, so we intend to amend to address those. So that also means now they have to add all the other songs in there, meaning that Drake's lyrics of them other songs too are going to be brought up, right? And the different things that are said in those songs, because the point is UMG is going to try to show that this is just hyperbole in music. And I think you prove that more with using some of those other songs, honestly. So they have to now put those other songs. There was a reason why they only wanted to put Not Like Us in there, because of the success of Not Like Us. So the reason why they're really using Not Like Us, and it shows this now, is with the botting stuff, so they could be like, see, that's why this is successful. That's why they didn't add the other songs. People were like, why didn't you add like the other songs that are a little bit more scathing? Because the point of this is to try to prove that Drake was cheated somehow and didn't actually lose because of Not Like Us. That's why I'm thinking that is why that they didn't add that in. So that now they have to add those other songs in, which is why the L's are going to keep coming, because they have to amend with the botting stuff. So let's keep going. Their motion cites previous songs, so we intend to amend those, address those. And the Super Bowl halftime show, it is more defamation. Ugh. They continue to promote the song after they've been informed about the harm. Ugh. Drake's lawyer. My friend claims our requests are overboard. He's talking about the UMG lawyer, but it's no different than any other cooperation or institutional defendant. An NFL case had 40 defendants. Here, it's a single defendant requests general limit. So they're saying that there's only one defendant, so they should have enough time to do what they need to do. This is disgusting. Drake's lawyer, we'd agreed to this court standard protective order. Defamation cases have an actual malice standard, and we far more than met that. No, not really. But there's no separate discovery rule in defamation cases. They are not a newspaper. They sell music. Judge, you say that there are 16 requests for production pending any third-party discovery. Drake's lawyer, we served 3 third-party subpoenas, and we are trying to serve a 4th. They will go forward. Is discovery not to stay? Discovery. Drake's lawyer. We intend to dispose a number of people. Oh my God. So yeah, everybody who's ever worked with Kendrick Lamar, get ready, nigga. They're calling them boys on you. You finna pull up. Yeah. We intend to depose a number of people. Judge, you propose facts discovery closing in October. Oh yeah, this case gonna drag, bro. It's gonna drag. Drake's lawyer, it's fast, but we are facing harm and want to move forward. Judge, in terms of the motion to dismiss schedule, you are amended when? Drake's lawyer, April 16th. So when are you amending your case? April 16th. Then they move to dismiss by when? UMG's lawyer. We have 3 weeks, then 14 opposition, 7 days. Okay, so this is a part that people are leaving out. Hold on. And I'm going to show you something right here, right? So they have to, so I don't know if, hold on, let me just read this part and then remember this paragraph. We'll go back to it because I'll read where Drake gets his W and then we'll continue after that. Hold on. Drake is a top charted. Okay. All rise, Judge Vargas. Drake is a top charted artist. He claims Not Like Us is intended to convey a message that the plaintiff is a PDF. There are pleadings for April 28th. UMG argues discovery is premature and sought to adjourn. Okay, let's just get to the. Okay, so. Okay. Discovery. Okay, let's just keep going. We're going to go back up to that initial paragraph because that was important. But discovery is not usually stayed, halted, case cited. But I have considered. So they're saying usually what UMG was asking for is not usually what happens. You usually don't halt it. So that, okay, considerably if I find good cause and unmeritorious claim, burden and unfair, UMG seeks to dismiss all 3 counts. I cannot assess the strength. I cannot find on the basis that a stay of discovery is warranted. Here, there is only one defendant which weighs against staying discovery. UMG can object to individual request the motion to stay discovery. Okay, so this is the W that Drake took. The case will continue. The motion to stay is dismissed. So they don't have a motion to stay. But that was basically the legal precedent. Like the judge said, that's what I usually do, right? That's what what's it called? That's what I usually set up. That's what I usually have for the thing. So that's where Drake's W comes in. But let me go back to this part. Okay. Drake's lawyer, we intended, where's the, okay, right here. In terms of motion to dismiss schedule, you will amend when? Drake's lawyer, April 16th. So they have to amend their case with the Bodden stuff by April 16th. And the judge says, then they move to dismiss by when? UMG's lawyer. So UMG is waiting for them. The W that Drake's team took was that they had to follow through with the motion to stay. Now they have to amend their thing where UMG can still dismiss the amended case. So let's go into here. Let's go into his page a little bit because he talks about this a little bit more. Let's go down here. He's got a lot of. This is a hilarious picture, by the way. Let's keep going here. Okay, so right here. All right, so somebody tweets, so this means the judge dismissed their trial. No, just to be clear, Judge Vargas is not even considering dismissing Drake's case today. So he's not even considering dismissing it. That was never even consideration. So UMG didn't win on that side with the dismissal. It does not mean that he won the case or won anything. So he'll amend complaint by April 14th. Then in 3 weeks, UMG will move to dismiss again. Issue right now is with this. So that's not really even the W they're saying it is. They just have to see. But why it's an L is because the whole precedent of this thing, the whole thing before, right, was that what they have to now do is remove the Bodden claims. They have to admit that basically that wasn't true. They have to redo it. They can't prove it. That's what they're dismissing. If you remember the beginning of this case, the beginning of the stuff, Drake's stuff is falling. The claims are falling. So now the botting, the bot farming, the how sure they were. Remember how sure they were? Remember how much they were swearing that it was bots? That whole Kendrick bots, the bots narrative is now cooked legally. And now Drake's lawyer has been quoted. Now it's time to see what UMG was desperately trying to hide. That's him trying to get a W. But it's like, you claim that they're trying to hide. One of the things they're trying to hide was bots, fake streams, right? That wasn't true. So where they get a small W with this motion to stay to stop the discovery, hold like that, they got to go through. But where they take an L is them having to amend the botting, amend the thing, take out the botting, and then UMG can still try to dismiss it, which is probably not going to go with because the legal precedent is the person's probably going to, we're probably going to see this follow through. But that's just where we are with it right now. That is where basically everything is landed so far. This case is going to drag out forever. This is nasty, nasty work. And at the end of the day, what this now proves, and I've been said this, there has never been a diss track like Not Like Us. There has never been anything to ever drop in a battle rap like Not Like Us. It's absolutely crazy. So we're gonna be covering everything that happened so far. So the motion to stop the discovery was thrown out, but now they have to redo their complaint and then basically have to show it to UMG and see if they want to actually try to throw it out again. So we're basically back to where we started, only they have to take the botting stuff out. So there goes the bots. Looks like not like niggas just like Not Like Us.